one of the most difficult situations that to date that I would say that I've ever been in. For the last 10 years, I've been working in healthcare and business development, and I've recruited physicians. I educated CEOs of hospitals. I was #1 in the industry, still sought out. But on this particular day, it was a Friday afternoon, and I remember my boss calling me in to work, and he calls me in, and he says, Ashanti, I need you to have a seat. Now, instantly, I know that we play all day long. He was an Italian guy, and I know that, I'm not accustomed to him just telling me to have a seat, so I knew that there was something that was going on in the atmosphere. And so when he told me to sit down, he looks me in my eyes, and he says, Ashanti, you've helped make this company millions and millions of dollars. You've increased our brand awareness. You've helped us, put us in position with politicians. You've put us in places that no other marketing director or business development specialist has been able to do. But recently, we found out that there may be a conflict of interest, and we have to let you go. Now, as he sat there and he had tears swelling up in his eyes, I realized at that moment that if he could have said anything to me, he would have said, Ashanti, whatever God called you to do, that's what you should be doing, because that's what's going to pay you. That's what's going to give you the wealth that you need. And as I sat there and I'm looking at him and I'm saying to myself, God, here I am. I'm a single mom of 3 boys. I'm going through a divorce. Now, although I was making over 6 figures a year on this job, and for the last 10 years, I dropped out of school in 9th grade. Now I articulate well, I'm extremely smart. But when he let me go that day, instantly I began to think, God, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to walk into another job demanding that they pay me more than 6 figures when I don't even have the education? But you see, we serve a true and wise God. And so the same day that he fired me, I had part-time become an entrepreneur. And I had already replaced what I made in a year in less than 90 days. And so as I was going through that, the fear of being an entrepreneur and stepping into that light, because you see, my mom, she's a traditional mom, and she would interrogate my babies, and she would call them and she'd say, hey babies, is your mama still working? Because she knew, you know what I'm saying? She knew I was a little out there. And I told her, I said, Mom, I just want to be an entrepreneur. And she said, well, baby, you know that they pay you every 2 weeks. You get insurance, that's guaranteed. An entrepreneur, if you don't work, you don't need. And I kept saying to myself, this isn't what I want for my life. I'm tired of exchanging my time for money. I'm tired of them telling me when I am worth it and when I am not. I'm tired of them putting the value on my life. So as I stepped into entrepreneurship, probably I would say the hardest thing in my life, because I didn't have a business degree. Y'all heard me say I dropped out of school in 9th grade. But that very first year, I put together a team. I created a team. And in that organization, we brought in over $1.3 million in that year.